Carnival missing an opportunity. Want to know what it is? Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey, it is the studios for Cruise Chatter. And I'll tell you that every cruise line has its strengths and weaknesses. And every cruise line does something that outshines its competitors in some way. But how much do cruise lines learn from one another? Of course, cruise lines are where most public policies from their competition, but the onboard experience can be wonderful learning opportunity. That is an opportunity that Carnival Cruise Lines might be missing out on. One interested cruise guest asked John Hill, Carnival Cruise Lines brand ambassador, as you know, about such opportunities and whether or not the cruise line takes advantage of them, at least through Hill himself. Random thought, do you ever sell anything besides Carnival to see what others are doing? The guest asked, I've only ever sell Carnival. End quote. The guest does not specify how long they have cruised with Carnival Cruise Lines or nor how many ships or sailings they have experienced. It is a great treatment to the line, however, that they remain loyal just to Carnival. So they say. Personally, I remain loyal just to Carnival Cruise Lines for many years when I needed to fly to cruise home ports. The non-fun aboard Carnival Cruise ship was exactly what we wanted on our getaways rather than risking a less than fun experience aboard cruise line we didn't know as well at that time. As an employee of Carnival Cruise Lines, Hill has obviously experienced just about everything across the fun ship's fleet. But what about other lines? So he says, yes, I have done in the past within the corporation, so cruise lines like Princess, etc. He'll explain. Carnival Corporation and PLC is the parent company not only of Carnival Cruise Lines and Princess Cruises, but also British-based line P&O Cruises, the German line AIDA Cruises, the Italian Costa Cruises, and more. While each of the corporation's different cruises lines do have different policies and other different experiences for their guests, it makes sense that Hill would have traveled with other cruise lines on occasion. What about cruise lines from completely different companies and corporations? That's what I was thinking about too. That is a step Hill has never felt inclined to take. Honestly, never had the desire to cruise on Royal Caribbean or NCL, etc. He said, I know they do a wonderful job, and yet I am concentrating on what we do and trying to help as many people as I can here. End unquote. Could Carnival Cruise Lines be missing out? First-hand experience could show exactly what other cruise lines are doing that Carnival might consider implementing, such as changes to dining operations, new entertainment features, or onboard features and activities. Of course, as a very recognizable figure for Carnival Cruise Lines, he might not be the best person to assign such a role. And now activities when it comes to Carnival, they're lacking. Sorry, it's just the way it is. That's the way I see it. As brand ambassador, Hill's job is to serve as an intermediate contact for guests. He represents Carnival Cruise Lines, not the other brands owned by Carnival Corporation and PLC, and shares information, policies, and updates to keep guests informed. One of the biggest parts of Hill's job is to help guests with questions, concerns, and even complaints as needed. He's open to all comments throughout his popular Facebook page with more than 610,000 followers. Each week he answers hundreds of questions about drink packages, itinerary changes, onboard parties, special holiday menus, and much more. He also assists guests with arranging to scatter hatches, requesting mattress toppers, or requesting private tables in the dining room. Check that out. Hill has answered questions about ketchup, clarified cruising dog policies, explained why larger ships don't have laundry rooms, and put a stop to plenty of wild and crazy rumors too. But one thing he won't do is denigrate other cruise lines, despite Carnival, being compared to other lines. Many times we request and demands for policy changes. He does not comment negatively on any other cruise line. Furthermore, he readily admits that he does not know all the specifics of other cruise lines' policies, nor is he privy to their decision making on other insider information. Because of that, he will not answer comparisons to other lines, but always keeps the focus on all the fun that Carnival Cruise Lines offers. So there you have it. So apparently he just sticks to Carnival main cruise line, and that's it. No más, no menos. So I have branched out. I have my experience with Carnival. I also been with Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and NCL. So, and I'll soon be back again on NCL, which is my favorite cruise line. Looking forward to do another Celebrity cruise, and sometime in the future we are going back to Carnival. Something in February 14, 2027. If you haven't heard about that, check it out. Ask me about it. I'll let you know. So until that happens, we'll see what happens. All right? Any other news and any other comments that comes around from Mr. John Hill himself, we'll bring it to you. So everybody have a great day. Talk to you soon.